What's up, heroes? My name is Sylarclone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. So we're fleeing ISIS for the time being. It's been a hot minute since we've been here, but we need to flee in order to do some good things. So we need to head on back to the Ebon Hawk just to kind of see where we go next. Can't believe I forgot some remains here from our previous fight, but you know, not too much of a surprise. Gonna take the 69 credits, and we'll head on back to the Ebon Hawk. Alright, so we have made it back to the Ebon Hawk. It has been a long time since we've made it back to the ship, so I'm sure Kreia has lots to say. We have lots of alignment stuff to take care of, and most importantly, we need to get off this rock.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you
He's
fought
looking
on the front
weird
line.
as we go in
You're a
Darkside.
Mandalorian. There is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your war brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All
Honor.
they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Ladies, stop fighting. Settle down, you two. This isn't the time and place. It was a compliment, Beodur, not an insult. Let's not dwell on the past. We need to work together. Settle down, you two.
You
Not the time.
fought for no cause other than to spread suffering.
Beodur,
and pain
I
to the
said
people
calm
you
down.
conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army.
All right,
We had to
guys.
goad them to fight.
We know.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
He's got a
Doesn't
point.
it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Ladies, that's enough. This is over. Can we leave the past in the past, get back to work? I don't think this needs to be discussed any further. Can we leave the past in the past and get back to work, you two?
Fine by me.
Get out, go away, goodbye. Of course, that was going to be interesting. All right, let's find the old woman, because I'm sure I have some influence things for her. Hi, Han Har. That's not intimidating whatsoever by coming around there.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
Sure, yeah, it was a sound like power. It was Vistus's master. He can feel my presence in the Force. It was a sound like a heart, yet like a voice, like power.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training.
Blah, blah,
You are
blah.
ready.
Yes, I
Your
will.
training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you.
Thank
Is it
you,
battle
Kreia.
that
It's like we're
stirs
playing
you?
a game.
To meet an enemy blade upon blade, such is the way of the greatest of the Sith marauders who seek strength in war and their rage. Or
Okay.
is it the ways of darkness and shadow that you seek? The power that comes from striking unseen and
That
sensing
one.
weaknesses in others. The ways of
That
the
one.
assassins of the Sith. Or
That one.
perhaps your way lies with the Sith and the heart of their darkness. To recognize what strength is and bring that strength to those that follow you and those that defy you.
Never
The
mind,
way
there's
of a
that
Sith
one.
Lord.
I mean, I am a Sith Lord. Training and learning the ways of the Force as a Sith
It is
Lord.
not some great test you require to be what you strive to be.
We know that.
It is only your decision to find that path that
Great
matters.
Lord Aswad Dick
From
Whistle.
here on, you guide your destiny.
Dark Lord Dick Whistle,
but
as
in
you
order
will.
to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Prestige class and taking your first steps to learning the higher mysteries of the Force. Cool, so I get upgrade. That's not the upgrade button. Let's see. So we get some skill upgrade. All right. So I think then we'll put it into that and computers, because why not? Weapon focus lightsaber, prestige sense, Darkside corruption. Well, what is Darkside corruption? That sounds... A Sith Lord's command of the dark side is so great that it influences his companions. Some are weak and will grow more corrupt. Others find new resolve from a Sith Lord's influence and become even more aligned with the light. Sith Lord's corruption grows in strength as they grow in power. Okay. Neat. Alright, so what do we want to level up next? Probably the weapon specialization lightsaber. Or Master Toughness. I think we might just do the Master Toughness to get that done. Because that's some more health. And some more resistances. Now we're gonna go with the damage. Powers. Crush Opposition 1. What is that? That sounds great. This power saps the will of every enemy within a 15-meter radius, of course, because what other kind of radius would we use? Targets suffer a -1 to hit and a -1 to future will saves. Enemies can resist the effect by a difficulty check of 5, plus the attacking character's level, plus wisdom, charisma modifiers. Lasts for 45 seconds. Interesting. Well, now down here, of course, if the player chooses to walk the path of the light side, this power will no longer function. Neat. Alright, I think last but not least will end up being do Master Speed to max that out because that is needed. And then Master Drain Force. Yes, that sounds about right. Those sound about right. Just trying to think of where we want to go from here, but for now, I think those are where we go. And we accept, so wow, we have a ridiculous amount of dex right now. Fair amount of constitution, charisma, and wisdom, so good to know. Let's talk to Kreia again.
Have you come with questions?
Yes. I wish to learn about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives
See what we can find out. The bond we share, you taught me of sight. Is there anything else you could teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them.
Nah, we need it in order to be the most powerful Sith Lord ever.
Are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
Okay, what do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles.
Ooh.
One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another.
Interesting.
And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion.
Palpatine
Do not
much?
doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and
This
an
is what-
empire made.
This is
When
what we
such
need to
skills
do.
are honed,
That's what we
one's
need to do.
abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this. Do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed.
That's fine.
What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
My persuasion. Duh.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Understanding a stealth, relying on not being seen. Yeah, I kinda don't be seen. I don't worry about explosives. Not being
And
seen.
my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Okay, how do I do that?
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy,
By putting
all
points
your
into it, I
skills
guess.
have a chance to improve and grow as well.
Yeah, that's
When
what you just
devote
told
some
me.
of that
Level
training
up.
to your weakest skill, you will know.
Oh, okay. All right. What else can she teach me?
Have you come with...
Yes, we have. What about lightsaber combat?
That is something we will leave until we possess a lightsaber.
You need to have 2 single-handed lightsabers available for yourself and 1 for Visses. Okay.
Very well.
Let's see. Force forms.
Very well. Of which did you wish instruction?
Focus the Force. Yeah, focus the Force or more about the Force. Focus the Force.
It allows you to recover your strength. with
Yes,
the
I
Force
need
more
that.
quickly, and it lends strength
That is
to your
definitely a
Force
need.
powers. It has no other drawbacks.
Force powers
Such a
first,
form
then
is a
lightsaber
gift,
second.
preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force.
Okay.
Very well.
Well, that's okay. Other questions. Let's see. Did you know Atris, the council outcast? If the council cast you out, how come none of them mentioned you? Ooh, that's a good question.
Ignorance. And perhaps they do
I don't
not
remember ever
remember
hearing the answer to
or
that question.
care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
Are you certain?
Do not let them discover what makes you what you are before you do, or the consequences for the galaxy will be terrible.
That doesn't answer my question. Why?
Because you learned to live without the Force, and that is something that the galaxy is not ready to accept.
Okay. Well, she taught me a whole bunch of nothing. Don't I have 2 single-bladed sabers, though? That makes me wonder, what happened to it? Or do I actually need to give her one? Yeah, because I have a lightsaber. Maybe I just need to take Vis's with me the next time we do something. Alright. Let's move on after we talk to Goto.
Yes. Is there something you wish to do for me?
No, actually. No. No, you're kind of a waste of my time. T3's good. Oh, we just upped our computer. We could probably do something with T3 then take off. Just kind of taking care of some chores. Let's see. Like to upgrade your core. What? Okay. All right. How do I not have a? How are you able to find Goto's yacht? Why is he smoking? He's stuck into the droid warehouse. Well, we know that. Aswad doesn't yet. It's because T3 is a beast. That was a long explanation. So, who's transmitting the codes? The droids. Interesting. I had some other questions. Let's see. No, I think that's it. Alright, so we don't have enough influence to upgrade his core again. That's alright. Let's see, can I talk to Attenboy?
Something up?
Let's see.
Alright.
Never mind.
Sounds...
I don't want to play Pizak. I hit the wrong button. Oops. Alright, needless to say, that did not go very well, so let's go to the map. Let's see, we can't go back to Paragus, don't want to go back there. We're on Darkside now. Let's see, where is it that we... Let's head our way then to Dantooine. I think that's our next planet anyways. So we'll take off in lieu for Dantooine, just because we haven't been there yet. Hopefully this will pass us some time in the meantime. Find us our next Jedi Master as we jump to warp. I mean, I guess we could go back to like Nar Shaddaa or go back to Corbin. Now, if we go back to Corbin, that could be one of those we could get inside the cave and master that next test that's really deep inside the Shirak cave, but at the same time, it's probably best to advance on and level up a little bit more. Unless Atris is doing her dumb things.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
Because I'm
You know
sexy.
why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Sure, something like that, bitches. Alright. So now that we're here on Dantooine, we'll want to take some people with us. I think in this case, I will end up taking Visas and Yeah, HK 47. I like this layout. I like this layout. This could cause a lot of problems. The woman notices my lightsaber.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
How about, could you answer some of my questions first?
I will answer your questions.
Aha! Who's this administrator?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Okay, why are there so many?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up. But after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
Have they caused any problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a vibrablade's edge.
Fair.
The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator.
Of
There
course.
have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Who's disappeared then?
A farmer here and there, or a family.
Eh.
We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Cath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible. So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone.
I see. So where's Kunda?
Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali, but he and his family disappeared around the time of the bombardment.
Of course they
The
did.
administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government.
Got it. This is your center of government.
I know it doesn't look like much, but there aren't many settlers that live on this planet. This building is the start of something new for us. We're very proud of it.
Yes, I see. It'd be more impressive if there weren't so many holes.
We're working on it. Is there anything else you'd want to talk about? Just
nope.
head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Okay, bye. So let's level up these other guys here. So starting with HK, mostly skills, so back to his core 3. And then Vissus. So we have some attributes to her. Let's see, nothing needs a good roundup. Let's see. I'm going to put a point into strength for her, so when she attacks with the saber, get a little more bonus. Skills, treat injury, stealth, and awareness. Powers. Master Force Scream, why not? Oh, we got another level up for her too, so same thing with her skills. Feats, we'll go with 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, that sounds about right. Powers, we will do then Death Field as well, because who doesn't like a good Death Field? And this should be our last one, if I'm not mistaken. Another good power for her would end up being Drain Force. Now, what equipment does she have? So she does have... Oh, she just has a short saber. Here, have an actual lightsaber then. Sounds about right. Right. Set and ready to go. Alright, let's move out. Alright, we made it to the building. Let's find the administrator. Get this all taken care of and do some other stuff.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
Shut up, Dylan. No one cares.
They certainly would. Well, you remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you to it. Alright. Receptionist, what's
Welcome
up?
to Kunda. You're a salvager, right?
Sure.
You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the ruins. If you need directions to anything else, just ask.
Cool. Where is she?
Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like.
Cool. Thanks. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna tell anyone more that I'm a Sith. Settler, Jarevic, what do you want?
Your luck is not of the hapless settler. You are the newcomer that lands in a battered ship, yes? No friendly greetings are here for you.
My ship isn't battered. What are you doing in Kunda? Didn't you ever learn manners? My ship isn't battered.
You act like I have insulted your woman. Your ship I haven't seen. But if it takes after you, it can't be in perfect condition.
Well, I'm gonna murder you.
I'm done being inconvenienced by you.
You're gonna be the first person to die. Just so you're aware, you are going to be the first person to die. Staff, that is not the administrator. You said directly behind this room you lied to me. There. Adare.
Please, come in.
There we go.
Welcome
Found
to
my way,
Kunda.
eventually.
I am Administrator Turina Adare. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed?
Yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Asswad. That makes me laugh every time. That ship is the fastest in the galaxy. I came in that ship, yes? Why do you want to know? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Asswad.
Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours?
I came in that ship, yes. Why do you want to know? Ship is the fastest in the galaxy, yes.
I meant no disrespect at all. It is, in fact, a remarkable vessel.
That's right.
And
Kiss the rear.
I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
Keyword is was. I'd prefer you keep that quiet. Jedi don't seem to be liked around here, or practically anywhere these days. Don't tell me when to collect the body. Get to the point. Get to the point.
My point is that the previous owner of that ship was a very influential Jedi. And Jedi are not as admired here as they once were. Right
I understand.
Or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
Sure, we'll go with... What do you mean by that? I'm looking for Jedi. Could you tell me who you're talking about? The Force seems to have guided me here for a reason. Play along. Play along.
Indeed, true coincidence seems very rare in the affairs of Jedi. But I should tell you, I feel I must step carefully here. You are not like other Jedi I have known. You seem darker somehow.
What? No. It's just this tan I'm getting. I'm working on it, okay? It's pretty bad. Times have been difficult for the Jedi. I've strayed from the path of light, but I seek to find my way back. You would change your appearance, too, if you're being hunted across the galaxy. Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
Keep it up.
Say no more. For good or ill, I feel you are the only one remaining who can help me with the present situation.
Of course I can.
Let's just call him Vrook.
Oh.
We've known each other for many years. And
Vrook,
our
you
continued
say?
friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
No. He didn't send for me, but I would like to meet him. He sent for me. He said you'd fill me in on the situation when I arrived. Master Vrook was here. What happened? Vrook, eh? Very much. Persuade and lie. I'm good at this.
We need the skills of a Jedi more than ever. He was helping investigate Azgul and his mercenaries.
Who
But
dat?
he had his own errand to run in the enclave. Jedi business of some sort.
Uh-huh.
He went into the sub-level, which isn't without its dangers. And he hasn't returned.
Go on.
I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the enclave to look for him?
Oh, of course, absolutely. I will make it my first priority. I actually came here to search the enclave ruins anyways. I could use some supplies to ward off the dangers in the ruins, or credits. I'll make it my first priority.
We are fortunate that
Keep up the facade.
Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi.
Oh, that's why I come prepared.
One of the militia transmit permissions to the enclave security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there.
I live for the danger.
I can assist you with?
What was Master Vrook doing for you? What are the dangers of the sub-level? Any work I can do? Let's see, any other work I can do?
There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there.
Cool.
Besides that, just listen and ask around.
Okay, I'll be going now. Let's find that militia place and kind of talk away here. Does it say where the militia area is? Turret control station, that's where I just was. See what I could find. Who are you?
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garivek.
Garivek's going to be taken care of. Don't you worry about it. I've had no problems the militia needs to worry about. Who are you? Might cause some trouble. My own, actually. Nah, he doesn't look like...
All right. Stay out of trouble now.
I'll be fine. What's in here? Who are you? What do you want? Adam Larp, I know you. Probably not heavily armed enough. You are absolutely right. Alright. Show me what you got. What's your mission? Yeah, okay. That's a long sales pitch there. Very long sales pitch, dude. What can we find? You don't have a whole lot that I'm really looking for here. And that's a bummer. Ah, there's a crystal. Wisdom and charisma. Item cost only $9.80? Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? We'll add that on there and we'll take care of that later. Let's see if I can find the militia here. Private door. Locked. Of course it is. All the best stuff really is. Militia headquarters.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
I'm here because I am the trouble. I've had a spot of trouble, yes. Neither one. I prefer to call it a challenge, not trouble. Can't seem to avoid getting into trouble and looking it for the proper price. I prefer to call it a challenge, not trouble.
There is often opportunity in challenges, if you know how to look for it. I might have something for you. But first,
oh yeah?
Got any other reason for coming to militia headquarters?
I'm just looking to explore and get to know people. I wanted to see if anyone needed a hand. My affairs are my own concern, not yours. I'm looking for information. Where's she? Where's Rachel? I wanted to see if anyone needed a hand.
Rare thing a visitor wanting to help out. Looks to me like you're here to explore the Jedi ruins.
Looks can be deceiving.
We have a thing or two that need doing. You seriously want to help, just ask about it. Or any other questions you might have. You want something?
Yeah, what sort of work do you have?
I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort.
I'm pretty capable.
We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it.
Consider it done. Why is this place so overrun? How dangerous is it? How much is the reward? What do you know about the cave? I'll see what I can do.
That's all I can ask.
Oh, right.
You want something?
I'll be going. We got some other work. I don't care about Jarevik. I'm just gonna murder his bitch ass when I get a chance anyways. Locked, key card, private door, of course. So we'll head out to the Kinrath Caves after we explore around here a little bit. See what else we might be able to find. Alright, so we have quite a few new missions to attend to. A couple of odd jobs, it seems. Where is my way to where I need to go? Kuna Garage entrance, main entrance, side security. Perhaps it is back this way. Gotta find my way to get into things. Naturally, need to find all that I can. Ooh, gotta loot. Can't forget the looting. Oh wow, already just wandering about, get to find a whole bunch of Kinrath. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I missed. Oh, you poisoned me? Wow, okay. Just one hit poisoned me, jerk. I'll be alright. Especially if I keep doing damage like that. Alright, let's see. I've got to have something that'll take care of that. Nah, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. little bit of poison damage won't hurt me. I mean, it's gonna lower some of my damages, but that's or some of my skills, but that's all right. If I do 65 damage to something, ow, you're a jerk. That thing hurt. Let's see. I have a crush opposition. I don't know if that exactly works, so I was trying to find which one does the draining of the life. It's probably that one. I'm not quite in range for it yet. Still not in range.
Assassination protocol initiated.
That'll do it. All right. And I barely lost any force points. Thank you, Viscus. I guess this is the cave that I need to go into, to Crystal Cave. We'll come back to that in a moment. Ahoy, stranger. What is it that you are doing here?
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out
I ain't
here
worried.
anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
That's right. Kinrath, yeah, what are you doing out here? I could take care of myself.
It's just a habit. We warn people that the area around Kunda is dangerous, but some of them don't listen.
It's because they're dumb.
Probably nothing you can't handle. But I'd stay clear of the caves all the same.
I'm going in there. What's so dangerous about the caves?
The Kinrath have been tunneling for years. Those caves have a whole swarm of them. We've collapsed a couple of the caves, but they just come right back.
Such annoying pests. So what are you doing?
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened.
Okay. Why?
I'm one of the Kunda militia. They need all the able bodies they can get. I was a Republic custom inspector before I came back home. Now I'm the closest thing the militia's got to an investigator.
Well, do you suspect foul play then?
I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors. I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something,
Depends on what it is.
I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here. But you might come across the atmospheric sensors. They have to be somewhere. If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you can find.
That's a lot of credits.
Even if they're broken.
Okay.
No idea whatsoever.
Where might they be?
I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one. But I also figure it wouldn't hurt to ask.
I'll see what I can do. We got a lot of stuff that we can do. We'll go to that crystal cave at some point. Or is that the way I'm supposed to go? No, I think I'm supposed to go over the river and through the woods up to Grandma's house, which should be over this way. That is not Grandma's house. That way is to Grandma's house. And we will head on over to Grandma's house in the Jedi Enclave next time. I'm going to end the episode here. As always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below or leaving a comment. It really does help me out. If you are new to the channel or have not done so already, make sure to unleash your power by hitting the subscribe button down below today as well. And I will see all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.